Hey buddy, Multiple Power, and welcome back to another video. And today we're playing Stories, The Path of Destinies. And I don't really know much about this game. Well, I know about playing it. Now, a few days ago, this is not going to matter if you're watching this like 2 weeks later, but I upload daily, right? But every time I wanted to upload, it would sign me back out of YouTube. So when I sign back in again, it would say I'm not signed in again. So every time I do it, I was trying for ages, and I think someone messed up with one of the games. That's probably why. So I'm hoping if this video goes well, you're seeing this right now. So there should be 2 uploaded today, and then it will continue from that. Anyway, Stories Path of Destinies is open up. Path of the Rapper. If you want to see me play that game, it releases tomorrow.
Once upon a time, the infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once, a shy, almost humble toad. He'd built universities. Then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo had promised his mother he'd protect him.
Fair enough. That makes a lot of sense. So let's go. A lot of the way it was like, and even about universities? No way. I can't even breathe right now. Anyway, yes, so this is how long it took me to get the load beforehand. I don't know why. Just did. Oh, by the way, I will upload a second episode today, because I'll record it after this if it uploads. So I'll upload one in the morning, one at night. I know enough about that. Let's just see if it works. If you guys don't know anything about this,
the kid was looking down,
please tell me.
watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynardo told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." "Oh, damn it." The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
Okay. Try and look around first. This game has a 1.6, I think that's for ratio for platinum. Oh god, my PS4 is getting really loud. Let's just stop for a second.
The 2 ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner, which probably was what was in their tiny brains.
You did punch him,
Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, that didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The ravens cawed and rushed at him.
You ain't gonna kill me, son. I'm gonna kill you. When the enemy is about to attack. Oh, the counter. That's 6 pieces. I'll counter-attack this. Let's go. Kill everyone. As fast as I go.
A dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. kid.
Kid, what's his name? Just kiddo. I can pick him up and throw him.
Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the Skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate. Who let you through? Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels. Or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere. And neither are you.
Try and stop me,
Laughed the kid.
I bet you don't even have a hero sword.
And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Renardo going to get a hero sword?
From by Matlands.
Ore and wind
Nice.
essence? Perfect. A hero sword. QED.
What else can I get? Can I get trophies of that? Can I get Alex's stupid?
This is what he got for settling
Good
down
job.
and finding people to care about. The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renardo's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And then the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid.
Harder.
He came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was Peter, giggling at him. How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. Wise-ass kid. Hey, look out behind you! Q, said Renardo. Ah, ravens.
Wait. Come on, Ravens. Let's do this.
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down. Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. How had he done it? Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
Tutorial thing. Okay.
It was starting to come back to him.
Oh, trophy.
Something you never
You don't have
completely
to
forgot.
trophy on.
Like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he
Post-
fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Post can hooked in order to cross crap. Press Y. Don't know why triangle. Didn't read today. Pointing towards you. Ooh. It's pretty easy to use as well. My aim was on point then.
There was the Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known. She could do the Kestra run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him. And
don't know what you
something
mean.
told him the kid was about to walk into an ambush. Stop! He shouted. I'm not giving you the book! Shouted the kid, and took off.
No, come back.
No! Peter! The kid ran for it. And a goggler nailed him with its eye.
No! Nope, don't sleep. Nice, I killed it.
The book was unburned. Next to it were the buckles from the kid's shoes, and a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it, Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Alright.
What was the big deal about this book anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out.
Don't do it.
All that had been years ago. How many? The war was a blur.
New reader,
Now
to
3
be honest.
Raven
Nice.
scout ships were chasing him.
Where are you running, rebel?
Cawed the Raven captain over the loud hailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults.
Just going out for milk?
Renato yelled back.
Where can you run?
Laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job.
Take us to the rebel base, and we'll spare your life.
It cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. A sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time. Unless Renato could bring a game-changer. Maybe he could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper. The legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand, his old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper.
Okay, I have to choose. Fair enough. Okay. You can't make new old friends. The rebellion was out of time and really needed a game changer. Those guys, Sky Ripper. Ancient artifact that is defeated. Indeed. Before it split into 2 pieces many years ago. Rebuild it. If I was getting this.
Every child knew about the Sky Ripper. The Transcendent Emperor had buried its pieces. What could have brought them to light? This Emperor, Isengrim III, had once been kind, but he'd gone mad. And now he was conducting secret, obscene rituals to bring back the lost gods. Had he, somehow, summoned the long-lost components of the legendary weapon out of the deep places of the earth? It was more than Renato could fathom. But if he could find a legendary weapon, he would use it.
Stay lazy load. So I might leave this episode here actually. It's been about 20 minutes, 5 minutes. I might record 2 episodes today.
As he set foot in the Isle,
After this.
Renato could not help but feel a tinge of guilt. He'd left Lapino behind. He hoped the Mad Rabbit had somehow escaped the Ravens. He hoped they hadn't eaten him. If they had, he hoped they hadn't eaten him alive. Why had he chosen the Sky Ripper? Renato never made plans that required constant vigilance. He was a hero. He didn't think too much. He just went with his gut and hoped it all worked out. The Sky Ripper was a long shot. He'd have to devote himself to it. No side journeys, no rescuing old friends. That was against his nature. Could he stick with it?
Just like said a bit about my choice then. Pause it. Anyway, this game doesn't quite addicted. It might be the game I might get really addicted to. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a like. Comment for another episode of Story, The Path of Destinies. And I'll see you in this video. Bye.